Boy on R7.
All right, yeah, we're getting live right now. If you guys are just joining us, I don't think we really have anybody here just yet, but watching the replay, we are here. It is May 17th, here for the Whoop race in beautiful Mars Hill, North Carolina, here at the Beach Glen Community Center. I'm trying to find the link for this. Do you see a link? Where am I? Yeah, all right. I'm going to share this link to Facebook. All right, I shared that on Facebook. Let me shoot it in Discord really quick. I see everybody making it. Give me just a second, Professor, and I'll get everybody up and running. Give me just a second. Do a couple things. All right, you ready? All right, let's do it. Objections? This lady.
Arm your quads.
I'm trying to share
Starting
this
on the
stuff
tone
out.
in less than 5. It should be. Looks like Bumblebee in the stream is saying, woo! If you'll notice down, also Bumblebee is a club sponsor. That's why if you end up being a club sponsor, you're going to end up on our sponsor, what do you call it, slideshow. So, yeah, I was happy to announce, we'll make a big announcement here this week, but they gave a huge gift to the club to be able to do a lot of stuff. So we're really thankful to Bumblebee and Vicious. Queen 42.07.
We're missing you guys today.
Definitely miss you
Red
guys.
Boy 44.38.
How's the sound? The chat's going to be probably like a 15-second delay is what they were saying. How's our sound? Let me check that.
60 seconds remaining.
All right, we're not peaking just
Professor
yet. Why don't you say
Infinity
something loud, boy?
58.4.
I don't think it's peaking. No, we look good.
All right. Now with fixed audio as we're riding along. Charlito having a little bit of trouble that time, but Professor Infinity's coming around. He's coming up our ladder section.
Queen
Right along with Queen, but
35.28.
he's just too fast to keep up with. Queen is going through, what, the barrel roll section? What are we calling that?
Where is he right now?
30 seconds
The corkscrew,
remaining.
you mean?
The corkscrew section.
You know, a typical
naming.
FPV movement.
Okay. What about the field? You calling it the field goal?
Field goal.
All right, and this is the crooked split S. Queen's coming through now.
Into the Tiny Whoop, one of our other sponsors for us here. Look at that, just in time.
Just
it
in
shows up
time.
on the
10
corner.
seconds remaining. Queen 29.34.
Queen looks like he smacked his camera
Boy
and pushed it back into the frame.
62.77.
He's shaking his head from the pilot line. That's what
Yes,
happened.
he probably
Finish your lap and then
I
run.
think you're smoking.
did. No.
No?
No, it's that.
Oh, it's the disco
that
ball.
Disco ball, yeah.
I was gonna say, it
Giving
almost
the
looked
man
like
a
you were
heart attack
smoking there
here.
for a second. Sounds decent. That's what I like.
All right, awesome. Yeah, I'm hoping to get through 2 qualifying. That's what I'm hoping to get. We're hoping to start brackets at 6.
Perfect. Well, that means
So-
that I got to get ready because I'm up next.
Mr. Infinity's finishing up his 3rd lap. This is going to be a good one. His personal best today is a 166. He's got a 58 and a 55 in the pocket. If that battery holds out as he makes it through the Tiny Whoop tunnel into the Wheat Bleed Tower. Oh, he's staying with it. Into the descent into our start gate. That's going to be a good one. Professor Infinity
laps in
proving his time to 166 flat. So he is pretty
Please land.
consistent there.
58, 55, 52. That is the boy Walter, hometown hero. Yeah, this is royalty free. I got you at home. Don't worry.
Race over.
All right, up next we're going to have D-Mick, your TQ Big Speed. Cyclops
Next
MD.
up, round 6 qualifying 2. D-Mick
right,
on R1.
How you looking over
Big
here?
Speed on
Let me get you
R3.
on the cameras.
Cyclops MD on R7.
All right, so he's getting, what are you playing on there? Some Dolly Parton? Is that what you got going on? What's on the playlist?
Right now, I got some Subtronics, which you have no idea who that is.
Yeah, no, I really don't. Let's take a look at the track.
Old man.
So, well, we got a big fan over here that's blowing right now. That might be why we can't focus. But yeah, we've been using the LEDs from Weebleed. We've been buying those from Weebleed and putting together with the PVC. It's turning into a nice track. Right now, let's give a status update to everybody, all our huge viewers at home. Looks like Big Speed 736, followed by, I gotta do some moving around for flip, sorry. All right, Dreadpool with a 78.8, D-Mick with an 81.6, Queen with an 87.3, Charlito 96.5, Flip 10 123.39, Panda Bear Guy 135.29, Rep Boy 156.40, and Professor Infinity with a 166.2. Cyclops is going to get his third lap on this next one, though. Let's see. Let's look at the video. Just waiting on D-Mick to plug in. All right, we're ready when you guys are. Cyclops looking like he is in the zone. He's going to get 3 laps this time. I got good video for everybody but D-Mick. Oh, give Big Speed just a second here. You want to pull it? All right, we got you. We got you. Alright. This goggle battery. Alright, well, we're going to send it. Andy, your goggles are going to boot in just a second. Any objections? Alright, listen to the lady.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
Alright, Bumblebee getting shout outs in the chat. She's not even here. That's awesome. We're missing you, Bumblebee. I need, that's Sagan, missing Sagan, my little buddy. I need you, Snuggles. Maybe that should be his pilot name. Oh, Big Speed having a little bit of trouble. D-Mick having a little bit of trouble. Cyclops KN staying nice and steady. Yeah, I got no video for you, Bubba.
Big Speed 33.58.
Now, Big Speed's back up in there. He's got the fastest hot lap today and the fastest 3. He's bringing us around. We're going to try to ride along with him. We're coming through the crooked split-ass section on the back end. Going around the tiny loop.
Big Speed 21.04.
I don't know why.
60 seconds remaining.
Big Speed puts down his fastest lap. Fastest, actually, lap on the course at 21, pretty much 21 flat with 21.04. He's got a second lap looking really nice right here.
Big Speed 20.92.
That's an even faster lap with a 20.92 from Big Speed. He's trying to string his third fastest together. That battery is maybe
30
giving him a
seconds
little
remaining.
bit. Yeah, I don't think his battery is giving
Cyclops
as much juice as it was before. But he's still going to
86.92.
bring it in. This is going to be a great third lap. If he can hold it together, he comes through the descent into the start gate.
Big speed,
Very nice.
21.93.
Improving his time yet into a 63.89. He is here to be reckoned
10
with.
seconds remaining.
Very nice.
Cyclops MD
Fastest lap.
14.72.
Another improvement time.
Finish
keep
your
going,
lap
Cyclops.
and then
As long
land.
as your battery will hold out, just keep going. That we did. All right, let me do some marshalling. What happened here?
Race over.
All right. Looking
Next
for
up, round
Dreadpool
6
Flip 10
qualifying
Panda Bear
3.
guy.
Dreadpool on R1. Flip 10 on R6. Panda Bear Guy on R7.
Alrighty. I got 3 in the seats. How we looking? Good to go. Listen to the lady.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Flip 10 12.8. Dreadpool 28.98. Flip 10 28.99. "60 seconds remaining. Flip 10 64.72. Dreadpool 35.96. "30 seconds remaining. Flip 10 23.61. Dreadpool 23.39. "10 seconds remaining. Flip 1049. Finish your lap and then land. Flip 10 finished 2 laps in 135.43. Please land.
All right, so you got Flip's stuff.
Race over.
All right, awesome. We're going to get our
next up, round 7
first group back
one.
up. Looks like
Charlito
Walter
on
and
R1.
Tila have been having
Professor
fun in the
Infinity
chat.
on R3. Queen on R6. Gref Boy on
Awesome.
R7.
Let's take a look around. Let's see. How far can we go this way? Take a look around, everybody. Give you a look around here, Tila. These are pits. We got a big screen TV. Can't see everybody sitting over there. I'm going too fast. There's Walter. There's Grep Boy. We got Big Speed over here studying, doing his studies, doing his homework, watching his fast laps, seeing where he can shave off the split millisecond time. We got their Weebly Tower, their Tiny Whoop Tunnel, and then all this mess of crap that the Mick put together. It flows really nice, though. It's a really good track. We've been having a lot of fun out here today. I think this is about as far as I can go this way. Let's get you guys back over here. Let's look around as our pilots make their way. This is going to be our last qualifying round. As we creep up on the 6 o'clock hour, we're going to go into our brackets. We're going to have a double elimination bracket. We're going to build it for 12 pilots. There'll be 2 buys. But we got some fast boys in this one. Charlito says she's ready. Walter says he's ready. Grep Boy was born ready. And here we go with Queen. Let's rock and roll.
Starting on the tone in less than 5.
And just like that, the motor wire's back on and we're ready to rock and roll. Off they go.
Hey, say again, we missing you, bud.
Charlito going through the corkscrew section has a little bit of a bobble, has to backtrack. Queen looks down hard, quad problems, but he's back up in the air. Professor Infinity, all 3 of them except for, actually both of them are inside of the same area. Charlito is having to backtrack and go through. This is not going to be anybody's fastest lap, that is for sure. Charlito down in the ladder section as well.
Simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellent.
Through the flat or the field goal, and Queen out front right now, but not far behind is Grep Boy.
Queen 40.51.
Charlito is working to close up on it now. Has another mistake. Queen is through the corkscrew section. Bottom
Boss
tap in the
Lady
ground.
46.93.
You know, Queen, though, is really a bracket racer.
Professor Infinity
So the qualifying for him
49.02.
is just warm up, and then once he gets in the
60
bracket, he
remaining.
dials it in. Charlito, though, is working hard to try to close up on him. About 5 gates separates them as he goes through the Tiny Whoop Tunnel and smashes into the We Bleed Cube. We Bleed. Goes on to
Queen
his 3rd lap
30.26.
here. Now, because we are in qualifying, he can technically keep going if his battery will allow it. Charlito goes on to her 2nd lap.
Charlito 29.16.
Or onto her
Okay,
third. Sorry.
Counting is hard. It's okay, man. You had a
30
public
seconds
education in
remaining.
Florida. We
Grep
understand.
Boy
You know, it is what it is. We'll do what we can with what we've got.
Exactly.
That being said,
Oh, Charlito getting it wrong in the crooked split S. Professor
that has
Infinity
been her-
staying solid as he comes through the Tiny Whoop Tunnel up the We Bleed,
We Bleed.
Tower.
10
Had a little bit of
seconds
trouble.
remaining.
kryptonite.
Queen does not have enough battery to
35.81.
finish out a 4th lap, but he's staying solid with a 40.5, a 30.2, and a 35.8. Charlita's going to finish up her third lap. I don't think she's going to improve her time, though. Oh, it didn't count you. I'll have to get you back on that one.
Professor Infinity finished 2 laps in 121.26. Please land.
Oh, as soon as I say his name, yeah, I got you.
We're going to have to see here if my pit stop fix the problem.
Hey.
I was able to get that motor wire on there secure enough.
All right, Greg Boy finishing up.
Please land.
That's going to be his fastest 3 of the day. He put down a 40.09, his fastest lap of the day, his first lap. Then he puts down a 44.1. That third lap was a little bit of a struggle, but he improves his time to 139.65.
Race over.
Let's get a replay on this one. Charlotte's last lap, she's red.
Charlito finished 3 laps in 119.7.
Nice.
Next up, round 7 qualifying.
All right, we're looking for D-Mick
on R1. Big Speed on
Big
R3.
Speed.
Cyclops MD on R7. All right, now so D-Mick makes his way out. We're going to up with a little taste of home. Let's go. Very nice. All right. Big Speed cheering himself on, saying, "Go Big Speed." I like it. You got to have confidence. You know, you have to be confident in yourself. You know, if you're not confident in yourself, how can you have to believe in yourself? Believe. Where's Tony Robinson when you need him, right? All right. All right, these are my fast boy heats. Everybody's making their final adjustments. D-Mick's getting Patsy Cline ready to rock and roll. All right, gentlemen, any objections? Listen to the lady. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
All right, they're up and away.
Dimick 5.24.
Got you. Legit. Big Speed coming around the Tiny Whoop tunnel into the Weebleed tower. Having to get it back. That's going to be just a warm-up lap for him.
Big Speed 24.6.
Still a 24.6 with a big bobble. He's going to be tough to beat in these brackets.
Dimick 26.41.
I don't know, because I can't spell.
Big Speed 20.84. $60 seconds remaining. Dimick 23.89.
See if it updates, babe. And the Queen's cheering on Big Speed saying, "Knock Dimick out of the air." Cyclops having some trouble in that tunnel.
$30 seconds remaining.
Putting down a 20.84. Then I didn't see what happened.
Dimick 35.12.
Sending it into that crash gate hard. Doesn't improve his time, but he would if he hadn't had that last little ball on that last lap, he'd have been okay.
10 seconds remaining.
There we go.
Finish your lap and then land.
All right. What's
Race
that?
over.
We encourage that. We actually encourage, especially if it's Big Speed, we encourage that.
Next up, round 7 qualifying 3. Dreadpool on R1. Flip 10 on R6. Panda Bear Guy on R7. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
This is the last of our qualifying brackets. About to get into the actual racing. That's where the big boys come to play.
Dreadpool 24.86.
I don't know if it's live on
Panda
my
Bear Guy
TikTok.
40.76.
Oh well.
Dreadpool 25.85. Flip 10 50.22. 60 seconds remaining.
Dreadpool's on par to do a really good 3-lap run here. You know, I really like the field goal section. That thing is a lot of fun.
Dreadpool
Boom.
24.3.
24-8, 25-8, 24-3. That's a new PB, puts him at 75.02
seconds remaining.
seconds. Still holding down that second place spot though.
10:32.85.
Flip joined us late, but he is putting down some serious heat early on.
23.21. Flip 10 12.51.
Dreadpool is just
10
on a
seconds
mission
remaining.
right now. I can't imagine his battery is very happy.
Finish your lap and then land.
Oh, that looks like not enough juice to me if I've ever seen it. What's his song? His sorry.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine, and you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Dreadpool got greedy, and his battery said not today.
Panda Bear Guy
He
finished
only had a
3
couple
laps in
games left, and you could just see.
137.36. Please land.
Oh, we got a dangler. Bumblebee in the chat said, Dreadpool, you suck. She said, actually, go Dreadpool. But I figured it'd be more entertaining. Wow, Queen. I just saw what you put in the chat. Something about knock D-Mick out of the air, Big Speed?
Race over.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be it for our qualifying. That means we're going into our brackets. Purple. We're no longer talking about practice. Now we're talking about...
Flip 10 finished 3 laps in 148.68. Please land.
The brackets, yeah. Oh, I thought for a second that we were watching you fall out of the sky.
Flip 10 finished 3 laps in 148.68. Please land.
All right, so now we are moving into the actual races.
All right, let's show some results here.
So currently from Currently from qualifying, we have Big Speed with a 63.89. Our TQ.
10 seconds. TQ.
Just destroying the rest of the field. Dreadpool with a 73.36. Then me at a 81.68. We've got Queen at an 87.34. I got something in my eye. Hang on.
All right, and that's going to be Charlito with a 96.5, Flip 10 123.3, Panda Bear Guy with a 135.2, Grep Boy 139.6, Professor Infinity with 166. We didn't get a 3 out of Cyclops MD, but he did have a single lap total with 70.13. Very nice, very nice. All right, we're going to do a 12-man double elimination. All right, so here's what our first round of racing is going to look like. We're going to have Professor Infinity on R3, Cyclops MD on R7, followed by Panda Bear Guy. What channel are you on right now, Panda Bear Guy? 7? Okay, well, Grep Boy is on R7. Can you go to R1? Okay. All right, so on deck, I'm going to have Panda Bear Guy and Grep Boy. And in the hole, I'm going to have Charlito on R1, Flip 10 on R6. 1 and 2. We're just gonna go 1 and 2. Yeah.
So nobody gets eliminated?
Let me look at the 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious as to.
No.
Or does the last person between the heads up race get moved down?
Yeah, this is all, these are all, everybody's moving forward with this one, but just let it do its thing.
Okay, right? Fair enough. Yeah. No, I just wasn't sure.
12 man, so 12 man, what it was doing, it would do like the bottom 4 would have to do a race off.
But there is no bottom 4.
And there's no bottom 4.
Okay, so, I just wanted to make sure.
Yep, we're good. I want everybody to get 10 packs. Anybody complaining about not getting eliminated in the first round other than Mick?
No, I wasn't complaining.
Anybody else want to complain about not
Listen, the only reason why Dreadpool is so firm on not getting eliminated is because he's racing Big Speed right off the bat.
I mean, that's how it works. Hey, you gotta rock and roll, man. I'm not crying.
That's the only reason why he's like, yeah, we're moving forward. We're moving forward.
All right, let's get Professor Infinity R3, Cyclops MD on R7. That'll be a good way of getting everything.
I'll scooch closer to you.
Get over
that
here,
way
Bubby.
You can get these 2 gorgeous examples of male specimens in the camera.
Very nice, very nice.
Very nice, absolutely.
Very professional.
I love the hair blowing in the wind.
Yeah.
Fabio.
Let's see what we got.
Oh yeah. So this is going to be a good one.
Is this going to your TikTok?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure.
So when I go to channels, it's showing streaming.
Okay, so then it is.
TikTok live monitor. And go there. See what we got.
Okay.
All right.
So it is doing it.
Cool.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Yeah, because I see it up in the top left. It says that it's doing it. It's doing the thing.
It's doing it. Doing the stuff.
You know, Queen's lucky that he's not going to have to worry about being eliminated this time, too, because he's going up against me. Right off the bat.
All right, looks like we got two.
You think I'm going to race fair?
Looks like I got 2 pilots on the line. Any objections?
Arm your quads.
Listen to the lady.
Starting on the tone in less than 5.
Oh, no. You have to refresh.
I was just double checking what we're looking at.
All right, so out in front into the start finish, we got Professor Infinity early on in the lead here. Cyclops makes his way through the start finish. Professor Infinity is now in the corkscrew section. Cyclops is now in the corkscrew section as well. Professor Infinity is making his way into the ladder, going on up through the field goal section. Cyclops is tapping the ground quite a bit. I'm not sure which part of the ladder section he's on. Judging by this, the middle. Onto the top section. Makes his way over to the field goal section as well. Now, Professor Infinity lines up the Tiny Whoop tunnel nice and clean, followed by the Wee Bleed section. And gets ready to start his second lap with a strong lead right now, but goes upside down. This is going to allow Cyclops a chance to try to close up onto him. Professor Infinity, though, has got about a 5-gate lead over Cyclops currently. Makes his way into the corkscrew section. Cyclops is just now into the Wee Bleed section. Very nice promo there. Nice view of the Wee Bleed logo. Makes his way through there. Professor Infinity with a substantial lead into the ladder section already. Now this one doesn't actually have any elimination in it, but this is a great example because this was going to be a battle between the two of them and who I was interested in seeing myself. The real question is he going to be able to finish 3 laps before the battery? He's got to get 3 done. Makes his way through the Tiny Whoop tunnel into the Wee Bleed Cube section to go and start his 3rd lap. Professor Infinity onto his 3rd lap.
2 in first.
Cyclops MD.
Finish your lap and then land.
Coming through the crooked.
You gotta get rid of the timer. There should be just a 3 lap.
I know, we're good. It just says timer. It don't matter. Still wait until 3 laps.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Ignore that battery warning. You need to finish your 3rd lap, Professor Infinity. You're almost there. Just be gentle on it. You've got a pretty good lead. He's about to actually lap Cyclops, who just went down in the Tiny Whoop tunnel.
Tiny Whoop tunnel takes him down.
Cyclops is now, or Professor Infinity is also inside of the tunnel. Other way. You need to back out of there, Professor Infinity. That's the way. Oh, come on.
Cyclops MD 83.3.
Come on. Oh! Almost made it through the full one. So now the real question is going to be, can Cyclops actually finish 3 laps?
He's on his 3rd lap. So if he can make it to the Tiny Whoop,
he's got to make it through
tunnel, he has to get through the Wee Bleed through the top.
Yep. Got to make it through the top of the Wee Bleed.
Because from now, it 2 goes furthest.
Oh, man, no pressure. That battery warning is bold and in his face right now.
Both of these batteries are done.
Oh, well, I mean, if you actually look, Cyclops has got plenty of battery left. He's only at a 3.4. Oh, I think he's going to do it. It looks like he's got a chance.
He made it through that.
He did make it through it. Oh, man, only a couple gates left.
In the tunnel. Okay, if he can get through the bottom,
now he's got to make it through the top. Oh, there it is.
Boy, Cyclops taking
is
the
gonna
win.
take the win on this.
Into the crash gate. Let's go. Oh, it didn't get him.
There it is.
Nice.
Cyclops.
That's Cyclops'
Nice.
first 3 lap of the day with a 2:31.62.
Oh,
Professor Infinity's battery is just not happy. But that's okay. His top 2 move on.
I see a grin. It looks
Top
like he's having a good time.
Top 2 moving on. All right, I don't know. Okay, now it's going to put, so then it's going to put these 2 down into here. I see how it's doing. No, it doesn't. Fine. Yep. See. Why did it do that?
As usual.
I mean, listen, I just clicked the button. That's all I did. I clicked the button. Listen, we're just gonna do. All right, we're gonna avoid all the mess. I'm gonna open it online, and we're not gonna worry about it.
Remember the trash you were talking earlier about me getting the track set up in time? Little technical difficulty, we're getting this thing going. Bumblebee though saying, what a race. I was definitely on the edge of my seat for that one too, trying to figure out who was gonna be able to complete it. Boom, 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 boom. So we're just gonna rebuild some of these brackets here really quick. And we'll be back up into the heats. So I would
All right, let me do
Next
this.
up, round 8, race 1.
Let's just let it do its
Professor
thing.
Infinity
Fine.
on R3.
All right, Professor and
Cyclops
Cyclops
MD
are going to
on
have you guys
R7.
right back up. So let me, give me a second.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Arm your quads.
Come on.
Starting on the tone in less than 5.
Right on cue.
I don't understand it, but oh, that's cool. I like how you made it the logo.
Arm your
Why
quads.
does this not start?
Starting on the
Let's go.
tone in less than 5.
Just do it.
Race over.
All right, so we're going to have Grep Boy. I need you to go to R1. We're going to have Professor Infinity on R3. Panda Bear Guy, you're going to go to R6. Cyclops, you're going to stay on R7. That's what I'm going to have up next. This is just what the spreadsheet's calling for. We're going to roll with their rollout. I think usually what it does is a 12-man double elimination. It tries to get us down to 8, and then it does a normal, I don't know. I really don't know.
Or we could have just given everybody a bye, like
Well,
a run each.
hey, at 16.
No, I feel you. I just work here, man.
Next up, round 8, race 2.
It just get darker.
Grep Boy on R1. Professor Infinity on R3. Panda Bear
Or
Guy
am I
on
having a
R6.
stroke?
Cyclops MD on R7.
looks like I got 4 good video.
I've got 2 thumbs, 3 thumbs, 4 thumbs. We are ready to rock and roll.
Arm your quads.
So who's your money on this one?
Tone in less than 5.
I'm thinking Panda Bear Guy if he stays up.
So your money is on Panda Bear Guy?
Yeah.
Get Boy is out in front right now, though. But he's got traffic all in his view. He's getting blasted from LEDs from Panda Bear Guy. Down goes Get Boy. Down goes Panda Bear Guy. I think the two of them had a midair. Professor Infinity is out ahead of Cyclops. This looks like a repeat of the last run between Cyclops and Professor Infinity, but the real question is going to be, is Professor Infinity going to be able to finish 3 laps? I don't want to see a repeat of the last one where a battery failed him right at the end. Out in front, though, we've got Panda Bear Guy already through the Tiny Whoop Tunnel into the Weebly Cube section and about to start his second lap with a 41.87, setting a strong lead over Get Boy, who's now just got passed by Professor Infinity going on to the second lap. Get Boy is now in 3rd place as they both go through the corkscrew section. He's upside down as well. This is allowing Professor Infinity to open up the gap. Cyclops MD is now making his way stuck into the Tiny Whoop Tunnel. Hopefully he's going to be able to get out of it. Down goes Panda Bear Guy into the Tiny Whoop, into the Weebly Cube section.
He's got a dangler.
He's got another dangler?
Yeah, he's got a dangler.
Oh, he's going to have to deal with that throwing him around as he makes his way across the course. If you've ever flown with a battery dangling below, you can definitely feel it. It's a lot of unsprung mass that is just wiggling opposite of the ways you want to go. Down goes Professor Infinity, still holding that 2nd place spot though, but I just lost all video for Professor Infinity. I wonder if his camera just died. Do you have a picture?
No.
I think your camera just died, bud. This is heartbreak.
Bear Guy's coming around for his 3rd lap. 33.14 is his last lap.
10.32 finished in
into the crash gate with the dangler. He did a full lap with the dangler. So this is now going to be Get Boy. It looks like the way that this is going to finish, it's going to be Get Boy, or sorry, Panda Bear Guy, Get Boy, Gret Boy, whatever. Professor Infinity, and then Cyclops MD. Yeah, that's definitely a camera. Maybe your camera plug came undone.
Gret Boy 41.91 finished in 2nd.
There you go, Gret Boy. Very nice. 41.91.
Go and retrieve those quads.
For Gret Boy.
Hopefully it's just a camera plug.
Bear Guy with a 33.14. Let's hit fastest lap of the day. All right, I got 1st and 2nd. 3rd going to Professor Infinity. 4th going to Cyclops. That's going to be their first.
Race over.
That's your first loss of the day. It's going to pull down Gret Boy, Panda Bear Guy.
Can I see your quad?
Oh, I see how it's doing it. So it's taking the top 2 and moving them down to the next 2. And then that's how it's doing it. I like it. It's fun. All right, looking for Gret Boy on R1. Flip 10, I'm going to need you to go to R3. So Flip 10 may need just a second. Panda Bear Guy R6. Charlito R7. Charlito R7.
Next up, round 8, race 3. Gret Boy on R1. Flip 10 on R3. Panda Bear Guy on R6.
Well, just
Charlito on R7.
Top 2 moving on, and then the next one. I mean, we'll see how it works out. Listen, you can second guess it. I had everything built for 13 pilots, so people didn't show up. So if you want to complain, you can run the race next time.
Nah,
buddy. You
man.
can get the spreadsheet.
Trust me.
You want to?
I do not.
Nope.
That is not a task that I want. I'll build the tracks.
I fix
and
them.
I'll talk the trash.
I'm ready to go for the number of pilots that sign up, and then people don't show up, and there's nothing I can do for it.
You keep getting dirt like blowing in your eye?
Nope. All right, so the only thing we know for sure is in the hole
Next
is going
up,
to
round
be
8,
Demick
race 4.
and Queen. Demick and Queen, you guys start getting
Queen on
ready.
R6.
Queen, you're going to be on R6. Demick, you're on R1.
Next up,
I think
round
you're
8,
going to
race
face
3.
the top 2 moving on
Gret
from
Boy
this
on
one.
R1.
I don't know. I like
Flip
it. The
10
top
on
2
R3.
you do back to back.
Panda Bear Guy on
We'll see
R6.
it is what it is.
I hope
Charlito
everybody's got
on
batteries
R7.
charged if you're a fast boy.
Yep. Get your batteries charged.
You have stuff that you can fix it?
You got a soldering iron? We got a soldering iron over here.
And stuff. maybe one of the maybe Cyclops can give you a hand, Walter.
Yeah, if one of the troubleshooters can help Walter, he's got a soldering job he could help. Somebody could help him with.
Yeah, let's see some teamwork. Walter needs help soldering a camera wire. He lost all video on the last one because the camera wire came undone.
Should have Grep Boy R1, Flip 10 R3, Panda Bear Guy R6, Charlito R7. No. You're on R1. Hey, Grep Boy, you want to, do you have pit switch? I think she has to change. I think Charlotte needs to change. You're on R1 right now, blowing Grep Boy out. Charlotte. You got to do it in the OSD. All right. Hey, Grep Boy, which one are you, buddy? I'll unplug you. The white one? All right, everybody looking good? All right, Panda Bear Guy, you got video yet?
I got 1 thumb, 2 thumbs, 3 thumbs, 4 thumbs.
All right, listen to the lady.
So Charlito's been tearing it up in the qualifying. I think this is a good chance for her to take the win. The real question is going to be, is it going to be Panda Bear Guy, Flip 10, or Grep Boy coming in second? Panda Bear, though, not off the block. And Panda Bear, that's going to be a false start, I'm thinking. We didn't have one launch.
Bring him back in. He didn't launch. We're going to have a false start. Bring him back in. Change your battery. Bring him back in.
You get 1 false start. Oh, nice chest punch there for Grep Boy.
Race over.
This is working out well for Walter. It's giving him some extra time to get that camera fixed. You know, there's a lot of ways to go out in drone racing, but I think personally the worst one is whenever your equipment fails you. There's nothing more frustrating.
Yeah, we won't have them back up until race number 1 in the next round. So they've got at least 2 more races before they'll be back up. That'll be an elimination race here. Let's say, yeah, that's how it's working out.
So you kind of...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just pull it. Yep. It just pull it down. Yeah, well, that's why it's putting them in here. It's fine. It's a different format than we're used to, but it's fine. It's fair. I think we'll have to get more packs this way. Because you get that buy, you get the buy pack. And then you get your double elimination.
You get like a warm-up pack.
So for the bottom, you get that.
Well, I mean, it's not really a buy because they're going to move into...
Arm your quads.
It's not really a buy, though.
Starting on the tone in less than 5.
And off they go. Charlito and Panda Bear Guy out in front, but she misses a gate. She didn't do the middle one, had to go back. That allows Panda Bear Guy to slide up just ahead of her. into the ladder section. Panda Bear Guy has a mistake, though, has to backtrack. Charlito's already in the field goal section, making her way back. Flip 10 is flipping around a little bit on the ground. Gret Boy is going through the bottom. Charlito's already in the We Bleed Cube section onto her second lap.
Charlito 31.42 lap 1 in
Next
first.
closest is going to be Gret Boy, who just had a mistake inside of the Tiny Whoop tunnel. Got fixed. It's funny how the Tiny Whoop is up in the bottom right corner as I say the Tiny Whoop tunnel. Charlito is the massive lead right now, already in the field goal section on her second lap, almost finished. Panda Bear Guy is the next closest, just got finished with the corkscrew and about to start the ladder. Flip 10 is stuck inside of the Tiny Whoop tunnel, got passed by Charlito. Charlito is about to start her third and final lap. Goes down into the corkscrew section. Panda Bear Guy is now underneath the bleachers, while Gret Boy is on his second lap is inside of the field goal section. There's a battle going on for second place currently between Gret Boy and Panda Bear Guy.
30 seconds.
Charlito in the ladder section, now into the field goal section, getting close to possibly lapping third place. I see another dangler yet again. Panda Bear with
Panda
the
Bear Guy
dangles
52.92 lap
Gret
2
Boy
in
is
second.
stuck inside of the We Bleed Cube section.
10 seconds remaining.
Charlito is not going to lap second or third on this run.
Lap 2 in
She tried hard, but that's going to... Oh, my God, and she goes down hard. I lost all video for her. Her video just came back up. Is she going to be able to turtle mode? She's not getting anything. Oh, she fail-safe. Oh, look, the quad's coming back to life.
3.94 lap 2.
She better hurry up. Panda Bear Guy's about to make the pass. Makes the pass into the crash gate. Panda Bear scoops out at first. Charlito's still upside down. Is Gret Boy going to be able to make the pass on her as well? Going through the Tiny Whoop tunnel, makes it through. She's still upside down, trying to turtle mode. Into the We Bleed Cube section he goes. Oh my God, this is upsetting. Disappointment. Makes the pass and takes second place from Charlito as well. Oh my goodness. Is Flip 10 going to be able to do it too? Oh, this is going to be heartbreak from first to last due to equipment failure. Flip needs to go into the crash gate, and that's going to be it. Oh, that is heartbreak. Oh, that is frustrating to see. This has been a lot of heartbreak from equipment failure today. There's been now 3 quads that have had some kind of equipment failure one way or the other. Oh, you hate to see it. It's frustrating, but that's why we race.
Race over.
All right, next up we're going to have Gret Boy R1, Queen R3, Panda Bear Guy R6, Demick R7. You guys are still not out. That is just going to be the first. We're going to have Charlito joining race number 9-2. Round number 9, you're going to be in race number 2. Professor Infinity Cyclops is going to be in race number 1. In the hole, we're going to have Dreadpool R1, Big Speed R3, but right now we're going to have Gret Boy R1, Queen R3, Panda Bear Guy R6, Demick R7. Yeah, I think Queen might be helping.
Next up,
Professor
round 8, race
Infinity.
4. Gret Boy on R1. Queen on R3. Panda Bear Guy on R6. Demick on R7.
Yeah, that was heartbreak for Charlito, unfortunately.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. You
Well, I mean, it's drone racing. It's what it is, right? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, maybe she could look at her stuff. I don't know. No, you guys are still winners. Yeah, top 2 are moving on, yeah. Yeah, top 2 moving on, yeah. You guys keep moving. Top 2 moving on. Yeah, which is fun. It is what it is. Like I said, I built all these freaking... I can never count on the number right, and this is the closest I could find to a format that would work for the number of pilots we have. So I'm gonna say you're welcome, and that's the end of the conversation. That's how that's gonna work. Alright, what am I waiting? Been brutal today, hasn't it? Must be. Looks like I got video for Grub Boy, Panda Bear Guy, Mick. Queen, you got a pit switch. R3. Give Queen just a second, Panda Bear Guy. He was on your channel. Yeah, he was on your channel. Yeah, Panda Bear's on 6, Queen's on 3, Gret Boy R1, Demick R7. Alright, we got the channel looking good. Everybody got good video? Any objections? Listen to the lady.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
Alright, they're up and away through the first gate. Mick having a little bit of trouble finding that first gate, but he's got it now. Ooh. Mick having a rough.
Grep Boy 16.67 lap
Grep
1
Boy
in
having
first.
a rough. It's like Queen's through the tunnel first, followed by Panda Bear Guy. Followed by
Queen
Demick.
29.86 lap 1 in first. Panda Bear Guy 35.6 lap 1 in second.
Somebody goes soaring. Grub Boy coming around for his first lap.
Demick 44.76 lap 1 in third.
He's doing pit
Panda
tuning
Bear
in
Guy
the middle of the race.
13.96 lap 2 in first. Grep Boy
Is he
50.29 lap 1 in
He
fourth.
is able to get back up.
60
Got a
seconds
little bit of
remaining.
ground to catch. Panda Bear Guy is coming around. He's leading the pack. Oh no, I gotta disqualify.
Panda Bear Guy 17.51 finished in first.
No, you got one more Panda Bear Guy.
Dolphin Lover 25.58 lap 2 in second.
Demick throws down a 25.5s. He's catching
Grep
up and now
Boy
makes the pass on
16.9
Panda Bear
lap
Guy.
2
Put
in
Panda Bear
first.
Guy in second. Looks like Queen's holding down
30
third
seconds
right
remaining.
now. Nope. Yep, he's holding down third. Grep
Queen
Boy in fourth.
58.39 lap 2 in fourth.
Looks like Panda Bear Guy's coming around the field goal section. Demick's on his lid. Queen's making up some time, coming around the ladder section. Demick's coming through into his
10 seconds
third
remaining.
lap. That's going to make
Dolphin
Demick
Lover
your winner.
32.26 finished in first.
That was 3.
Panda
Panda Bear
Bear
Guy,
Guy
that's 3 for Panda
42.84
Bear
finished
Guy.
in
He's going to
second.
take second. Queen's just barely
Finish
coming
your
up
lap
short
and
as
then
he comes to the...
Queen
he's gonna take third.
29.67 finished
Grep
in
Boy's
third.
going to finish us out.
Johnny. Why not vote for D-Mick?
We're missing you, Johnny. Wish you were here, buddy. All right, Grab Boy finishes this up. Very nice. All right.
Race over.
All right, next up we're going to have Dreadpool R1, Big Speed R3, Panda Bear R6, Demick R7. Yeah, I think it's going to re-rack and do the same thing. Building it all the way up. I think that's how it's going to work. Yeah, it's kind of like a ladder main, you know, and which is nice because the lower supposed to get a few more packs. Listen, look, too late. I don't want to hear it.
Next up, round 8, race 5. Dreadpool on R1. Big Speed on R3. Panda Bear Guy on R6. Demick on R7. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
Big Speed out front, but he has a bobble going through the Tiny Whoop tunnel. Going on to his
Big
second
Speed
lap. Dreadpool's on his lid
24.76,
in the
lap
Tiny
1 in
Whoop
first.
Tunnel. Panda Bear Guy's on his lid just after the Tiny Whoop Tunnel. This is just a unlucky round for these. These are our fast pilots.
Dreadpool 44.25, lap
They
1
keep
in
making
second.
mistakes.
Panda Bear Guy
Big Speed
44.96, lap
still
1 in third.
first, getting around ready
Dimick
to come through the Tiny Whoop
47.48,
Tunnel
lap
and the
1 in
Weebly
fourth.
Cube section.
60 seconds remaining.
And he's coming
Big
on to
Speed
his final lap.
34.11, lap 2 in first.
Dreadpool is closest behind, getting ready to come in for his second lap and go on to his third and final lap.
Dreadpool 27.17, lap 2 in second. Dimick 26.64, lap 2
has a
in
good
third.
lead on Dimick currently.
Big Speed
Oh, just kidding, I
23.62,
read that
finished in
wrong.
first.
Dimick is out in front of
30
Panda Bear
seconds
Guy.
remaining.
Big Speed finishing well ahead, but it looks like Dreadpool is coming through the Weebly Cube section to finish his third
Dreadpool
lap and coming in second
26.24,
place.
finished in second. Dimick 28.35, finished in third. 10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land.
533 needs to wear a battery WL so he doesn't have to deal with danglers.
Race over.
All right, next up, I'm looking for Professor Infinity and Cyclops.
Next up,
Gonna have
round
a
9,
battle
race
it
1.
back out for these guys.
Professor Infinity on R3.
See, this would be an
Cyclops
elimination race
MD
here.
on R7.
Because if we had two more, this would be an elimination. Well, we should have, no, because we still have two more spots open. So we would have two more here, and this would be an elimination. So we're eliminating the other two because this is 12 man. 12 man, we got 10 man. That's what I'm saying. Don't hurt yourself.
I'm Joshua Bardwell. You're going to learn something today.
You're going to learn something today. Well, Professor Infinity and Cyclops are getting their packs in. The goal is to try to get everybody 10. So I got this. It's top two move on. If you win, you keep. If you keep winning, you keep going. You only get a loss per round. We're getting extra packs. Yeah. So if you get a bad one, it's no big deal. You get one more, it's not a big deal. Keep going. All right, I got two. Oh. All right, you want to get with Queen and get that turned back around? We'll let Cyclops take a victory lap for 3 laps, or are you able to fix that pretty quick? All right, that looks good. Very nice. Let's have both of them. Alrighty, you need projections. Listen to the lady.
Arm your quads.
So we're going to get a
Starting on the
rematch
toe
here.
in less than 5.
And off they go. Cyclops MD out in front currently. I think Walter's camera has moved.
Oh, it's going to be tough. This is not an elimination race, so no big deal, no big deal. Try to do what you can.
0.47 lap
Fly
1
through
first.
the pain. See what you can do.
Oh my gosh, it keeps moving even more. I could not fly with Walter's camera right now. You got this, Walter. I don't blame you. I wouldn't be able to fly like that either.
I don't blame you for that. No, it'll be a unplug and replug. You'll be good to go. Get that camera situation going because you guys are going to be right back
remaining.
up.
Cyclops MD, though, in the fuel goal section. He's got the track to himself, just getting some more packs in.
Mm-hmm. Getting that practice in. That's not always a bad thing. A few no-pressure packs.
Seconds remaining.
Walter, can you cycle your battery? Look, yep, you got video. Yeah, get that camera nice and tight and level for you, so that way it doesn't move.
All right, Cyclops coming in for his first lap.
Cyclops MD 101 point. Finish your lap and then land.
Listen here, Frodo, I will pick you up and put you in a trash can, okay? I'll throw it down the floor. You'll be like Midget Crossing.
All right.
Race over.
All right, we're going to give Cyclops MD and Professor Infinity a few minutes to get back on. Let's see. We have Professor Infinity there and Cyclops there. Charlito, can you go back to R1?
There you go.
Can you go back to R1? Okay. Flip 10, I'm going to get you to go to R6. Flip 10 to R6.
Next up, round 9, race 2. Charlito
In
on
the
R1.
hole, we're going to have
Professor
Gret Boy
Infinity
and
on
Queen.
R3. Flip 10 on R6. Cyclops MD on R7.
So this is an elimination race, right?
Yeah, this will be an elimination. Yeah, it's kind of horseshit, isn't it? Because we got a bye all the way up here.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't know. I picked a 12-man double elimination, buddy.
Well,
I don't
we
know what
already
to
at
say.
7?
Huh?
Is it already 7 p.m.?
Yeah, it's 6:51.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean,
in theory, right, it could be over in 3 races.
yeah. Well,
we'll do Chase the Ace. Right, but Big Speed is Iron Man.
Yeah. Sorry.
Cyclops, are you on 7? I'm going to go eat a piece of pizza really quick.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right, we're looking for Charlito R1. Professor Infinity R3, Flip 10 R6, Cyclops R7. I wish I knew that this was a different bracket, but there's nothing to do about it. Cyclops, if that's your camera or whoever's on R7, that's terrible. Somebody's plugged in on R7, that's terrible. Flip 10, R6, Professor Infinity R3. Yeah, you're up next with Queen. You're gonna be... no, actually you're up with the Mick, R6. So this was the seeding, yeah, so this was the seeding round. Yeah, that's how this works. This is the seeding round. If me or Big Speed went down, we would not be in the final. Like if we had a loss, we get a bye here, yeah. And that's just how it works. I mean, it's fine. He's gonna cry about it, but yeah, we just get a bye because we've been top all day. Which is fine. Whatever. Yeah, it gets the lower pilots get more. Yeah, no, you get more packs the lower you are. Yeah, it works out. Nope, you just got to go. It's weird. I don't like it. I would have picked something else, but you can't tell because there's no, you know. You out? Uh-oh. You need a minute? We can take time. You sure? All right. Totally up to you. All right, so we're just going to have Charlito, Professor Infinity, Flip 10. Looks like Cyclops, that's going to end his day a little early.
You mean another quad is broken?
Yeah.
This track has been eating quads today.
Yep. All right, this is an elimination match, so it's just don't come in last. Just don't come in last. Yes. Charlito R1, Professor Infinity R3, Flip 10 R6. Don't be last. All right, everybody's getting goggles on. Can I get 3 thumbs? 1, 2, 3. Listen to the lady.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
Here we go. They're up and away.
Track is going to feel a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's going to feel a little...
No, she's on this side.
Oh, no, she's on the tiny one. Okay.
Yeah. Charlito's out front as she comes into the field goal section. Professor Infinity and Flip 10 are battling out in the corkscrew section.
Yeah, it looks like Professor Infinity's a little bit ahead as they're making their way through the ladder section, but Flip 10 is pushing hard to close the gap and has as he makes his way into the field goal first. Charlito getting ready to go on to her second lap.
35.7 lap.
Throws down a
first.
35 for the first lap of her run. Flip 10 is lining up the tiny whoop.
Oh,
and he turned halfway through.
Oh, and it
to make the pass, but then Walter Professor Infinity goes down as well. Charlito's
getting ready to join them.
Yeah, Charlito's about to lap both of them here as she lines up to go through the Tiny Whoop tunnel. Professor Infinity is through the We Bleed Cube.
Flip 10 64.33.
Flip 10 holding down the second place spot. Charlito goes on to her third lap. She's just got to keep it clean and smooth. She literally can see lap traffic right in front of her.
Oh, Flip 10 goes
Flip
down.
10 goes down. This allows Professor Infinity to close up, makes
remaining.
the pass in the ladder section over Flip 10. This is getting close here as they get ready to go on to their third and final lap. Charlito is about to finish up her race, just keeping it smooth. This is where she fell apart the last time. She makes it through and into the crash gate to take home the win on that one.
Seconds remaining.
Oh, no.
A look of relief on her face. Now we've got Professor Infinity
Finish your lap
makes
and
his
then
way
land.
through the, oh no, underneath the bleacher section. Hopefully he can get us out. Through the We Bleed cubes he needs to go. Flip 10 is back on his tail though.
Come on, this is a battle to the very end. Walter takes the
second place lap. They're both about to go on to their third and final lap.
Flip 10 67.67 lap 2 and third.
Flip 10 is closing up in the corkscrew.
You made the pass.
But has a mistake, goes down. Professor Infinity is in the ladder section. Into the field goal, but he ends up, oh no, I think he's gonna have battery again. Just keep it smooth, keep it low on the power. Don't be aggressive with it.
Flip 10 making it through the ladder section as he makes it to the field goal as Professor Infinity X's the field goal.
Oh man, this is gonna be really close on his battery. Oh, and that's it.
All right, Flip 10 making the pass.
This is gonna be all Flip 10 moving forward.
All right, go back. All right, Flip 10, that was it for him.
Flip 10 60.67 minute race over.
We're doing a little DVR review.
Gonna do a replay on this one. Let's do a replay. For who? Oh no, you're right. Oh no.
Let's watch it again. So we're checking currently Flip 10 for the ladder.
No.
Oh no. Let's see what he does. That's still not through it. There's through it.
No. Look, it's the before.
What did he do before? Corkscrew.
Yeah, damn it.
There. And there. Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
Sorry, Flip.
Sorry, Flip. I didn't catch it, or I would have said go back. I'm sorry, buddy. All right. Well,
so
let's see.
That's going to move Cyclops to last.
Yeah.
That's going to promote Professor Infinity, though. You're still up. Don't look so excited, bud. Here you go.
All right. Right now, I'm going to have Charlito, Queen, Grep Boy, Professor Infinity.
Spicy battery.
All right, so that says goodnight to Flip 10 and Cyclops. So sorry, Flip.
Yeah, that was a good catch. I didn't see that one, actually. You know, we're all here to have fun. We all keep each other honest. Skipping gates sometimes happens, too. You know, it's happened to all of us. Charlito. I don't know if that's actually happened to her or not.
Charlito R1, Queen R3, Grep Boy R6, Professor
Oh, that's right. I forgot
R7.
about that.
Queen R3, Grep Boy R6, Professor Infinity R7.
Next up, round 9, race 3. Charlito on R1. Queen on R3. Grep Boy on R6.
Yeah,
Professor Infinity
really
on
like
R7.
this bracket, but I hate it. But
All right, so we got Charlito, Queen, Get Boy, and Professor Infinity up.
yeah, we'll do some fun flight then. It looks like we're gonna have a little bit.
Yeah, we may have a little bit of time that you can get a few more packs in once we finish if you want to. hopefully we'll see you for the next one for sure. So, you know, we all start out somewhere. Honestly, that's what. Well, but here's the question: how often do you race the whoops? Oh, okay. What sim are you on? What sim? Where are you taking us on a trip to? Look at Big Speed. Get Boy, your video is not nice.
Good boy, R6, Queen, I need you on R3. It's definitely you. Give him just a second.
Yeah, something's going on there.
All right.
Queen's just trying to burn down his competition right now.
All right, looks like I got 4 clean video. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 good thumbs. Listen to the lady.
This is going to be a good race. I'm excited to see how Queen does against Charlito, and then the Get Boy and Professor Infinity battle in this one's going to be good as well. Grep, whatever.
Grep boy.
You know I'm notorious for announcing the names incorrectly.
This is very true. This is what you're known for, sir.
It's better than being known for other things. Queen, though, out with an early lead on Charlito. They are neck and neck in the same gate as they make their way through the field goal section.
Oh, Charlito going into the bleachers.
Oh, this is going to allow Queen to open up the gap.
She's able to get back up and make her way on out ahead of Grep Boy as he makes his way into the field goal section.
Queen 26.5.
Queen with a 26 to open. He came here to play. Queen is a bracket racer for sure. Decided to go through the middle one again just to make sure he hit it on that ladder.
Charlito enters into the ladder section.
Queen is lining up for the tiny whoop tunnel. Makes it through into the Weebly Cube section. Getting ready to start his third lap.
60 seconds remaining.
Boom, a 30-second. Charlito is now lining up for the tiny whoop tunnel. Through there she goes into the Weebly Cube with a strong second place currently.
2.56 lap 1 and 4. Charlito 30
into the ladder.
He's getting back up.
Charlito making her way into the ladder section as well. Queen is through with the corkscrew. Wait a minute.
Take a look.
30 seconds remaining. Grep Boy 39.76 lap.
Oh, hits the start finish. I don't know if he made it through. It doesn't look like it made it through into the crash gate, and he takes home a preliminary first. We're going to have to
Charlito
look
threw
back.
down a 26.5 fastest lap.
Good Charlito. Good job.
Lap on that one.
Now it's a battle between Professor Infinity and Grep Boy. Queen, we're going to have to rewatch.
We'll watch it. We'll be all right.
Finish your lap and then land.
Professor Infinity going down into the Weebly Tower as Grep Boy comes through the crooked split S, turning back around, back through the tiny whoop tunnel,
into the Weebly Tower. Professor Infinity trying to finish off that second lap as Gret Boy comes in for his third and final
Gret
lap.
Boy 48.6 finished
Professor
in third.
Infinity finishing up his second lap.
Professor
got one more lap,
Infinity
Professor.
75.84 lap 2 and 4th.
Very nice. And then we'll do a little bit of DVR review. But up next, we should have Dominican
It should be
Panda Bear Guy.
Charlito, me, Queen, Panda Bear Guy.
I mean, it all settled out the way it should have settled out. I mean, I just feel like we didn't, me and Andy didn't get the race much to get to the final.
But we're going to find out because Gret Boy may be moving forward with the DVR review that has to be done for Queen.
We gotta look. We gotta let Professor finish it. This is why spotters are key, but all right, Walter comes through. He's coming in the crash gate. Very nice. This will be his third of the day. Sorry, I didn't finish it.
Professor Infinity 54, race over.
Very nice. Let's do a. What were you saying? What you want to look at? You want to look at Queen's last lap? Here's the tower. Here's the field goal.
Okay, yeah, he's fine. I just looked at him.
All right, so those are going to be our results. Are going to be official. It's Queen in first place, Charlito in second, Gret Boy in third, Professor Infinity in fourth. So we're going to be up next. We're going to be looking for Charlito R1, no channel changes. Queen R3, no channel changes. Panda Bear Guy R6, and D-Mick on R7. This is going to be your semi-final round here.
Charlito
the top
on
two
R1.
here are going to move on
Queen
to
on
face
R3.
Dreadpool and Big Speed
Panda
in
Bear Guy on
the
R6.
Chase the Ace final.
Dimick on
Big
R7.
Speed, you take the TQ this time, buddy. You taking Chase TQ. You're taking the Iron Man if we go up next. You're gonna do So it's going to be Charlito R1, Queen R3, Panda Bear Guy R6, Dimick R7. We could almost run a whole nother bracket. We got another hour. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Johnny Scar says, good flying. Or Bumblebee said, great flying, Charlito. Good race, says Johnny Scars. Everybody's making their final adjustments because you're not on the right channel. I don't see video for you, but yeah, you're R7. There you go. Yeah, you won't be able to miss him. All right, pilots. I've got 4 pilots on the line. Can I get 4 thumbs? Queen says he's ready. Charlito says she's ready. Panda Bear Guy and Dimick said they're ready. All right. This is your semi-final round. Top 2 moving on. Bottom 2, we're going to say.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
right, and we're off. Went through the whole shot that. But he's sitting here on his lid at this point. Everything's shaking out. Queen's going into the ladder section, but Charlito's already into the field goal section. She really likes that bleacher section. She comes back around. She's exiting the field goal right behind Queen as they go into the back gate section. They're gate for gate, blade for blade, going into the Tiny Whoop tunnel. Coming out, who's going to take it across the line first?
Charlito 28.55 lap 1 in first.
Followed by Queen at 29.53
lap 1 in second. Dimick 36.44 lap 1 in third.
Oh, here we go. Charlito through the tunnel.
And a bear guy 39.01 lap 1 in fourth.
Tower, but she is
60 seconds remaining.
Staring at a quad.
And a bear guy 5.6 lap 2 in first.
All right.
Charlito 28.22 lap 2 in third. Charlito 5.68 finished in first.
I got you. So right now we're looking on with Queen as he's coming up, getting ready to enter into the tunnel. He's coming around. Oh, that tower turn is so tough.
Dimick 47.27
Queen looking at somebody's shoes. All he's got to do is finish off the
30 seconds
tunnel.
remaining.
Panda Bear guy coming. He's going to say that's his second lap. You got one more Panda Bear guy. Queen, that's going to finish you. You're done, buddy. Charlito's coming around the back end. You guys are all good. Charlito coming through the tunnel. Dimick's right on her tail. They both make a mistake. Dimick's down in the tunnel. Charlito's in the tower. They're battling it out. Charlito's back up, and she's going to be able to go across the line. She makes it through, followed by Dimick. Charlito takes second. Very nice. Wow.
Panda Bear guy 35.46.
Charlito barely squeaking him out.
Race over.
All right, it's going to be Queen Charlito Big Speed Dreadpool in the final. Charlito, I need you to go to R7. Charlito to R7.
With that, I'm disappointed I'm knocked out of the finals. No.
Next
Whatever,
up, round
Charlito.
10, race 1. Dreadpool on R1.
But
Queen
that means
on
that
R3.
now I get to
Big Speed
commentate
on
the
R6.
finals. So
Charlito
this will
on
be an
R7.
interesting one. If Big Speed wins this, that's it. It's over, folks. Oh, he declines Ironman? What a gentleman. All right, so I guess we're doing Chase the Ace. So that means there's going to be just 2 more races then when he wins both of them back to back. How do I make the camera move? Oh, okay, there we go. That's all I wanted. Oh, God, no, I didn't want that. There we go. Okay. What's the problem? You are on 6. You are on 7, Charlito. Queen is on R3. And once again, like I said, Queen is a bracket racer. Once again, into the finals he goes. You know, whatever, Queen. You just think you're cool and stuff. I get it. Whoa, what is that on the roof? What is that from? What was causing that? It was like something was reflecting on the roof. I couldn't figure out what it was from. It's gone now. Everybody doesn't need to look up anymore. I know, everybody's not looking and it's not there. They think I'm crazy. Slightly. But I took my crazy pills today. No. All right, we're looking for thumbs from the line. I got 1 thumb, 2 thumbs. Charlito is like a half thumb. Big Speed's got a thumb. She waves high. All right, go, and the lady says so. This is a final.
Arm your quads.
Ironman has been declined,
Starting on
though.
the tone in less than
So
5.
there's at least 2 races. Off they go. Out in front, it looks like we have Big Speed already through the field goal section. Dreadpool is pushing to close up on him and is hot on his tail, actually, as they both go through the Tiny Whoop tunnel into the We Bleed Cube section. Big Speed onto his second lap, Dreadpool onto his. They're both in the corkscrew section together. I've got no video from Charlito. I think Charlito's down. Queen goes down. This is Queen's 3rd place to lose. Big Speed, though, in the field goal section with Dreadpool right on the tail as they make their way through. Big Speed starting to open it up by about a gate and a half. Into the tunnel he goes. Dreadpool into the tunnel, into the We Bleed Cube section. Big Speed onto his 3rd and final lap. Dreadpool is onto his 3rd and final lap. Both are in the corkscrew, but Big Speed's already in the ladder. Up and he goes into the field goal section. Dreadpool's just finishing the ladder. That gap is starting to open up even more. Good thing that Big Speed declined Ironman, because at this point, oh, he has a mistake for a split second. Makes his way through the cube, goes through, misses the start finish. Has to go back through. Dreadpool takes home the win.
Dreadpool 22.7.
Oh, man. You missed that on purpose, didn't you? You just wanted to make sure there were 3 races.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, man. Did you even make it into the start finish? Did you even make it into the crash gate? So Queen is technically 2nd then. Yeah, you gotta be in the crash gate.
10 seconds remaining.
All right, Dreadpool said no. I'm used to the crash gate being the final say. Dreadpool still would have gotten first,
Finish
just so he knows. Oh, man. What a race. It all unraveled for Big Speed at the We Bleed Cube section. So you don't want to do the crash gate as the final say? Oh, I mean, you could look at DVR. Okay.
Race over. Big Speed 25.81 finished in second.
Dreadpool set his fastest lap on that one, trying to chase Big Speed, and it paid off in the end.
Next up,
it was a
round 4,
matter of
race 1.
milliseconds between
Dreadpool
second
on
and
R1.
first.
Queen
All
on
right, so
R3.
we're re-racking them.
Big Speed on R6. Charlito on R7.
You know, I think the second time that Big Speed has come in second in the finals. I think so. Maybe the second or third time. Usual occurrence. Cyclops MD told him that if he doesn't finish first, he's having to walk home. It's a long walk. Oh, he's still standing at the line, Charlito. Jesus. Yeah, there's nothing more disappointing than thinking it's a long week and I'll be like, God. Yep. Oh, really? I'm gonna get to watch Ferrari lose yet again. You know, it's tough being a Ferrari fan in Formula One. Queen, what's going on, bud? You good? Oh, jeez. All right, looking for thumbs. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Arm your quads.
If Dreadpool takes home this win, it is over. Dreadpool wants that gold trophy bad. He told me earlier. Off they go. Big Speed already in the ladder section. Dreadpool in the ladder section. Queen in the ladder section. Charlito's out of the ladder section. Big Speed is pushing hard. Knows that he can't lose this race. If he loses this one and Dreadpool takes it, it is all over. Dreadpool's upside down on his lid, though. That's not looking good. Big Speed is upside down on his lead as well. This is anybody's race right now. Charlito is just got passed by Queen. Oh, man. Queen, Big Speed, and Charlito are all on their second lap. Dreadpool isn't even on his second lap yet. I really doubt this is going to come out to be a Dreadpool win. Big Speed now into the field goal section. I think this looks like either Queen or Charlito is out in the lead right now. Charlito is out in the lead. Queen is in second place currently in the ladder section. Big Speed's upside down yet again. There is just mayhem happening on this race. Charlito goes down. This is going to allow Queen to move up ahead. Dreadpool starts his third and final lap, but there's a lot of ground that has to be covered. Big Speed has another mistake in the ladder section as well. This is going to be Queen taking it home, and he flips right before the start finish. He goes, get through it. He gets through it. First place for Queen. Oh my God.
30 seconds Big Speed 23.66
Big Speed takes home second. Dreadpool third. Charlito.
Dreadpool 24.21 finished in third.
What a race.
Charlito 44.09 finished in fourth.
My God.
10 seconds
Big
remaining.
Speed has a look of frustration. Could the pressure be getting to him? Is this going to be the week that Big Speed is dethroned?
Finish your lap and then land.
I love talking trash on the bike. If you're ever in our FMV races, you know I'm doing it all night. Let's go. Let's re-rack them again. This is just craziness. I wasn't expecting this chain of events. Dreadpool is doing arm workouts right now to warm up, keep fresh, so that way he can be on the sticks. trying to cool down his whoop. Does everybody need a couple seconds to give their whoops a chance to cool off? Let's throw a replay of that run again while we're waiting for...
Race over.
Okay. Let's watch that again while we give some of these whoops a chance to cool off. What's nuts is I just realized Queen actually went down in the beginning. Everybody went down on that run. Let's see what happened to Dreadpool here. So this is about where he went down. Oh, he hit that, and then he was dancing on his lid. He needed life alert. He fell and couldn't get back up. Big Speed was the same situation, though. And then he went back. Oh, he forgot where he was. Yeah. Oh, man. Then Queen goes down, which I saw him just get passed by Charlito there. Charlito has a bobble. Queen smooth through the corkscrew. Into the ladder. Charlito's playing chase now. Dreadpool finally gets onto his third and final lap. That was the story of my last race. I just hit everything under the sun. Oh, and then Dreadpool does a nice tap of the thing there. With a cute little touch. Man. Did you end up in the little pocket there, Dreadpool? Because it looked like you landed in the pocket. All right, we're racking them up. So right now we had 3 winners. The only person not to win, Charlie, is oh wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Myself. It's been so much excitement. It's an 89 Honda. How dare you? Thanks, Bumblebee. Yeah, it is a fun track. My least favorite section is coming out of the tiny Whoop tunnel into the Weebly Cube. It's kind of an awkward angle, but outside of that, it is a blast. Yeah, it's a sweep. Yeah, but you gotta dump your speed. All right, so we're racking them up. What do I need to do here, Wade? Oh, look at Wade. Okay, so I need to go to live, I'm guessing. Why isn't it over here?
Next up, round 5, race 1.
It's like science.
Dreadpool on R1. Queen on R3.
All right, so we have 2 winners and 2 losers so far.
Charlito on R7.
Is this where we see Big Speed? Oh man, this is gonna be difficult because we're gonna have to do actual math here to figure out who finished what. Looking for thumbs. Charlito. She's in her power stance.
Arm your quads.
And away we go.
Starting on the tone in less than 5.
Hang on. Stop. False start.
Stand down and disarm. Wade messed something up.
If you want to change batteries, oh, that's perfect. It literally said Wade messed something up. If you want to change batteries, now would be the time. Look at that charger right here. URR7, yes. Queen, do you need batteries?
Get it together, everyone.
All right, we're looking for thumbs. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 thumbs.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
This is for cookies. Actually, it's not for cookies. And off they go. Oh, and Queen with heartbreak right off the bat.
Queen 5.58.
Dreadpool chasing down Big Speed. Queen with another crash. Big Speed now through the field goal section. Skids off the ground, goes through the We Bleed cubes, but right behind him is Dreadpool, who has a mistake.
Lap 1 in second.
Recovers
Dreadpool
quickly.
24.84.
Queen has a misread though. Currently Big Speed, followed by Dreadpool, followed by Charlito, and then Queen.
32.98. Lap 1 in fourth.
Queen with nothing but mistakes on this run.
2 in first.
Big Speed about to start his third lap here.
Big
Dreadpool
Speed
through the tunnel into
lap
the
2
Weebly
in
Cube
second.
section. Big Speed already through the corkscrew and making his way into the ladder. There's a lot of ground that
23.45
Dreadpool's
lap
got to
2 in
close up.
third.
I don't think he's got it in him for this run. It might be our next winner, which is going to be Big Speed.
60 seconds
Somebody
remaining.
just went down. Queen once again down. This has been not a good race for Queen. Not
Boss
nice.
Lady 29.04. Lap 2 in fourth. Big Speed 23.92 finished in first.
Big Speed takes
Queen
home the win.
36 finished in second.
Continue
Dreadpool
Queen.
26.05
Dreadpool with
finished in
second
third.
place. Charlito in the ladder section. Queen in the ladder section. I believe they're on the same lap.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, this is going to come down to the wire here. Charlito overshoots a little bit, allows Queen to open up the gap as they make their way through the tunnel. Charlito goes down inside of the Tiny Whoop tunnel, makes his way through. Queen hits the start-finish gate, goes through into the crash gate.
42.07 finished in
So
fourth.
we've got Big
10
Speed,
seconds
followed by
remaining.
Dreadpool, then Queen, then Charlito.
Finish your lap and then land.
And what do I hit? Resume on here?
Race over.
I don't know what I'm supposed to hit. You said clone last race? Clone last race? Okay. And then I just hit start stop.
Next up, round 6, race 1. Dreadpool on
Does everybody
R1.
have batteries?
Queen on R3. Big Speed on R6. Charlito on
Take it
R7.
from there. Yeah, just look and see which one's good to go. Most of them should be. No problem. Take one of these. No, I'm just kidding. Those are not the good ones. The lavas are spicy. They're lighter. I don't think they're actually 300 mile though. I think they're actually like 280. What frame is that? Interesting. All right, we're looking for pilots over there. You know, we gotta talk to Wade here about some of these camera angles because all I'm seeing right now is butt shots. I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. Big Speed walking up. Sheer mental fortitude. Locking in. Knows that he has to win this one. The only person not to win a race in this is Charlito, who's just happy to be there. Queen is walking back up to the block. Something's going on over there. This quad has been giving him quite a bit of issues. He actually had to rebind it earlier. Oh. All right, pilots, we're looking for thumb. Charlito says she's ready. Everybody says they're ready. We're going.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
And away they go. All right, we got Big Speed in the ladder section, followed closely by Dreadpool. Big Speed already through the field goal section, though. Dreadpool has a bobble, allowing Big Speed to open up the gap. It is going to be lights out unless Big Speed has a mistake at this point.
Big Speed 21.44.
Anything can happen, though. There's still 2 laps left to go. Behind them, we've got Charlito going to the field goal section. Dreadpool goes down hard. Big Speed's down also. This is going to be a race to see who turtle modes first. Big Speed's back upright. Dreadpool's back upright. Oh, man. Dreadpool's having nothing but problems. I think he may have threw a prop, or he's got a motor that's not spinning. This is now Big Speed's race to lose. Has a mistake, has to go back. Corrects to go back through the tunnel, upside down in the tunnel section. Could this be a Queen repeat? No, because he's upside down on his lid. Charlito's the only one up in the air right now, getting ready to... Oh, come on, Charlito. Oh, Big Speed's back up and running. About to start his second one. Go, Charlito. Da, 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 da. Come on, Charlito. She's making her way through. Look at hers. You messed up the field goal? I thought
30
so.
seconds
Go back
remaining.
and fix it.
Charlito 36.84, lap 2 in second. Big Speed.
That's going to be our first place finisher, Big Speed.
First.
Queen says he's down. Dreadpool's down also, so do not go out on the track. We got to figure out between you two who went further,
Charlito
because it does matter.
5.5 finished in second. 10 seconds remaining.
Where did you go down, Dreadpool? We have a split up.
Finish your lap and then land.
Charlito can bring it in because she took home second regardless. She did go further than everybody else. And thankfully, she went back and fixed the field goal section. So that's going to be a second for Charlito on this one. Now we need to go look and see where Dreadpool... Well, we can just
race
look
over.
where you guys actually are. We're on the same lap. You were down here? Did you make it that far on your second lap? All right, so that's going to be Queen for third and Dreadpool for fourth. So now we've got to figure out... What do you have? You have a first and what? That's a fourth for you on this one. Oh man, we're almost out of time. We're not gonna have a time for any other packs. All right, we're doing a quick tally here to see what the lineup is gonna finish as. A third and a second, so that puts you in second place. Oh, but you finished fourth. Shoot. Well, you finished fourth on this one. Not Oh, Queen and Dreadpool have a race off. She was happy to be there. Yep, racing for, we have a race off for second place. So during race-offs, we allow the children to come out on the field and try to smack the quads out of the I'm a child. I I will ask that once we get finished here, we get some help tearing down because we are getting really close on time today. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so how do I do this? I need to go this one.
Next up, round 6, race 2. Dreadpool on R1.
All right, so this is
Queen
for
on
second
R3.
and third place. We have a true points tie here. This is just going to be Dreadpool and Queen on this run. Yep. Sometime, just not on ladder gates. Charlotte's one weakness, ladders. Oh, what happened? Oh, that might be a problem if you don't have a prop. Yeah, it's so weird. There's no lap traffic. For those of you that don't know, Dreadpool forgot to put a new prop on, which is what ended up being his Achilles heel on the last one. Dreadpool came so close this race, this one, to getting that gold trophy. There's always next month. There's always next month. All right, they're bringing their quads up to the blocks. Queen, what now? You need your controller? You got a battery for your goggles? You know, this can be anybody's race, seriously. Dreadpool's been having a lot of mistakes in the last few runs. Queen has also been having quite a few mistakes on the last few runs. All right, guys, good luck. Queen, I'm going to turn off his controller halfway through the race for you. I got you. All right, we're looking for thumbs. 1, 2, go when the lady says so.
Quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
And off they go. Queen with an early lead, making his way through the corkscrew section. Dreadpool hot on the tails, though. They're both in the ladder section together. Dreadpool goes down, though. Queen now out into the field goal section through there, but Dreadpool is pushing to close the gap. Hot on the tail, about a gate and a half separates the two of them. Through the tunnel, Queen goes down, so does Dreadpool. They're both on their lids, but Queen gets back up faster. Dreadpool's upside down still. Oh, he is just skating. This is allowing Queen to open up that gap.
1 lap 1 in first.
Oh, Dreadpool just now making his way through the Tiny Whoop tunnel into the Weebly Cube section. It's got a lot of ground to close up.
38.71 lap 1 in second.
Queen through the field goal section already, lining it up for the Tiny Whoop, and goes down and trying to line it up for the Tiny Whoop section. This gives Dreadpool a chance to close back up. Queen through the Tiny Whoop goes down. Oh my gosh, this is chaos. Dreadpool now going to make the pass, makes the pass through the Tiny Whoop tunnel. Queen back up, makes his way through the Weebly Cube section.
24.38.
This is now Dreadpool out in front in the corkscrew. Queen entering the corkscrew. Apparently our corkscrew section lighting just died. Thankfully they both made their way through it. Somebody must have nicked a wire. Queen is upside down. Dreadpool's right side up, lining himself up for the Tiny Whoop tunnel, but misses it. Oh, this might be a pain to get out of. Makes it back in, has to reline it back up. Queen is pushing hard. Dreadpool's back down again. Queen make it clean. He does. He makes the pass, but goes down into the Tiny Whoop, or the Weebly Cube. Back up first. Queen is now making his way into the start finish, and Queen is going to take home first in this. That's going to bump Dreadpool to third place. Oh my goodness. There was just chaos everywhere on that.
Dreadpool 48.
Good racing, guys. Wow. What a race. Chaos everywhere. All right, let's get these lights on really quick, and then let's do the award ceremony, and then let's tear down this place. We got about 13 minutes. All right.
Race over.
All right, how do we go to the camera? It didn't pull it up here, though. How do I pull up the camera? All right. All right, so first I'm gonna need, the Tiny Whoop.
First place is gonna be a Tiny Whoop gift card. I got the code for him. Do this and it'll follow you. You're good.
All right, so first place yet again.
Johnny Scar says, "Good
Big
job,
Speed.
everybody."
Plus, you're going to be also getting a Tiny Whoop e-gift card for $20. So shout out to Tiny Whoop. Appreciate you, bud.
Good job. This is the Big Speed.
One of these times we're going to take one away from you.
Nice.
Shake my hand. All right, Queen.
Taking second place.
I think this is your first time up here.
No, he's got a third.
You got a third?
Yep.
Well, now you get a second. I know second is better than third. That's the way it works. Plus, you beat Dreadpool with that epic race off at the end. Dreadpool's going to be very upset. We're going to have to listen to it now for a week.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Good job, bud. And then last but not least, well, kind of last. Look at you getting a third. What do you want to say about that race off against Big Queen?
I gave him all I had, and it's been this track today. We had a lot of crashes. Everybody, hey, he deserved it. So I'll see you next month. That's what I'm gonna say.
And with that, folks, well, Charlito, congratulations on the fourth. She's right there on the floor. And with that, folks, we appreciate you coming and watching us. Dreadpool, thanks for all the work over there. We'll see you guys next month for our next Whoop race. Have a good one.